Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 140. If you are new to this channel, this is a channel about cross stitch, so I hope you like what you see. Subscribe, comment, do all the things. I did have an uptick in subscribers, so thank you very much. I have a feeling it's because something I'm jumping into in June. And if you're a returning friend, thank you for coming to hang out. We have lots of goodness to go over. I am so excited, so let's jump in. Opie, if you saw for a hot second, look. Everybody was like so glad to see him. He just wants to cuddle today, so he's cuddling right here, and we're gonna see how we can do it without having to put him down. Anyway, let's jump in. I hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial weekend and was able to get out and have some fun with family and friends, or just enjoy the extra day off. I did not get an extra day off. I went into work, but all is well. I had a great weekend, so lots of activities and lots going on. I'm going to tell you real quick about it, and then I'll put like a picture at the end and talk more about personal at the end. But I went on a canoeing trip with my kids and husband, and we didn't kill each other, and her new family, some of those kids went, so it was a lot of fun. And we had a couple cookouts in the neighborhood and a breakfast bake-off, which was so fun. So I know I usually leave personal stuff at the end, but it was just such a good, fun-filled weekend with no rain for the first time, I feel like, in a while. So, all right. I want to thank everyone again for all the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. And we're going to move on from there. So, I believe I'm caught up on comments. I did have a couple of questions in the comments that I answered there, but one of them is people asking what this is that I changed the saying on. This is Heartstring Samplery's Coffee Quaker. If you can see that, it says Coffee Quaker. So that hopefully answers. I did get a couple questions on that, so I wanted to address that in the whole. As a reminder, as we're running straight into June, I have a Happy Mail link in the links below. It's where you can give me your address, and I send out Happy Mail once a month. It does help with my giveaways. If there's a winner, I can look there real quick and I don't have to wait for a response, but it's not required on here. In all of my time of doing these floss tubes, I think I have 3 people that never got back to me. One of them makes me super sad because she actually won her unicorn chart, but maybe someday she'll get a hold of me if she catches up or something. I don't know. Anyway, so that just helps. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee and a Ko-fi link in below that just helps with the giveaways as far as mailing them and stuff, but not required. It just, I mean, I do these giveaways because I want to. So, and speaking of giveaways, I actually have 5 this week that I'm going to give away. So, Opie's got to let me have my arms. This first one was donated to me by Chrissy. Chrissy is someone that I stitch with once a month at my L&S. This is from New York Dreamer, Bloom Where You're Planted, and it also comes with a floss bed. So that is number 1. Number 2 is a little Halloween spirit. This is called Bon Appetit. So you just get this one up here. The rest of them were like, it's how Stony Creek does their things. Okay, Opie, you gotta sit down. Number 3 is this Val Stuff 2 Merry Moose. This has got some perforated paper and some felt inside of it. The next one is Cupcake Celebrations Holly Days, and there are the beads that you need with it. That is number 4. And number 5 is a big old chart from the Sweet Tree. This is number 5, so it's got some bees on there. So those are my giveaways from this week. All you gotta do is write down the number in the description box below, or in your comment, not description. In your comment, just write the number of what you're interested in winning, and we'll pull those winners next week. Opie likes to be front and center, and we are to the stitching part, so he can't be front and center. So I have, real quick, if you've been here for a while and if you're new, I do a featured friend. So if you send me a piece that you've finished or that you're working on at janetjabber@gmail.com, I like to do a featured friend. So, sorry, Opie. So who I have this week is Anne. Anne sent me in 2 pictures, so we're popping them up here. The first one is this cute little dog by Val Stuff. Very cute and sweet. You can tell I like my puppies. And this next one is a beautiful flower basket called Summer Come Again by Blackbird Designs. So thank you so much for sharing those with me, Anne. They're beautiful. I love having featured friends on here. So go ahead and get me the information and I would love to share you. We're going to move into what I have finished and fully finished. So I have one more fully finished to show you that came back from the framer. Oh, big noise and I dropped it. Sorry. It's all caught up in my vine here. Okay. I know that this is a Silver Creek sampling. I cannot remember what the name of it is. Y'all watched me stitch it. Let me just show you because the frame is perfect for it too. I did so good on my frames recently. I'm so proud of myself. But this is what it is. Look at this frame. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This says, life is quickly racing by, adventures fill the open sky. Do not wait to take a try. Just be a bird and dare to fly. It's probably called Dare to Fly now that I've read it. Oh. YouTube, grab this for my screen grab because this is gorgeous. When I was stitching this, I was stitching it in kind of in honor of my daughter. I do a lot of those things, but this is staying with me. She can have it eventually. I love this piece, and I know like in this room, you won't see it in my videos, but exactly where I want to put it. So I'm excited to have that one back. Sorry about the racket that I created by getting it out of the bag. My next ones are some finishes. I have 3 finishes for you this week, which is unbelievable. I mean, they're small, but still, I'm super happy about them. So I took part of Stacy C. Stitches, her May Frenzy, Patriotic May Frenzy. Sorry, Stace. And I stitched a Lizzie Kate. It was stitched on a piece of 28 count natural 10 root gingham. And here is my finish. I believe I told you last time I was going to have this as a finish, and I do. I love it. I love this background that I picked. This will be super cute. Yeah. So, and I do have another chunk of it that I can use for something else because I like that fabric a lot. My next one, I usually finish at least 4 smalls a month. I really kind of been on a roll, but this next one is a Blackbird design. So it's one of the Mayflower stockings. I chose this one right here in the middle. And I know that's not a good picture, so you're going to see it finished. It's stitched on a 32 count platinum fabric. And this is what it looks like. I love it. I love it so much. I actually used Forbidden Fiber Co.'s threads on this one. So I used olive for the green and Lady Whistle Down for the purple. I love the variegation. It was a pleasure to stitch with those. I feel like that may only be the second time I've ever stitched with Forbidden Fiber Co. I have a few of hers. I love them. So, all right, my next one that came at you for a finish is Sweet as Honey by the Stitching with the Housewives. This one was done for Zan's B-Day Sal, and it is a finish. The fabric is a mystery fabric that I stuck in some coffee to grunge it up because it was super bright, you can kind of see through this, but Sweet as Honey. This is my very first Stitching with the Housewives designs. I think I've said that every time I've showed this, but anyway, finished. I used the called for threads, and that was that. Okay, now we're gonna jump into my stitching. If you hear tip, 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 my German Shepherd keeps coming in to look at me. All right, my stitching for this week, I'm so excited. I always come at you with my queen. My queen, as we go into June, will be being put away, and I'll be getting my summer one out. But we still have 3 weeks to concentrate on this, so 3 weeks of stitching still. This is what she'll look like when she's done. She's stitched on, I usually tell you this every time, and it fell out of this. Color and Cotton, 28 count white tee. And this is where she's at. I got some decent stitching on her. Even with all the busyness, I feel like I sat down and did some stitching over in here this last week. So this is what she looks like. And bringing her in close, that's where that bouquet is still so gorgeous, but I love it. I'm gonna fill in some of those open squares probably to put her in a good place to put her away for when it's done. My next piece that I stitch on, I'll pop a picture in here what it looks like. It's called Home Sweet Home from Al Forrest Embroidery. I put 1 thread a day into this, and I need to move the thread. It was sticking right where I want to show you. All right, so this is where I'm at on this piece. Yay! And this is where I worked this time. So this week I got all, I still have to finish up the dress. There's red that goes in there. I got this mirror and some accessories. Yes, it looks super wrinkly. Hopefully that irons out when it's time, but it is what it is. Grungy. I made it grungy. It didn't come that way. And one thread a day. So that it comes along. It really does. You'd be impressed. This next one, I thought I would have this section done by the time I came at you. I did not. I digress. This is the stitch along I'm doing with Chrissy. The Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I know there's other people doing this with me, but Chrissy and I get together and stitch on this. So the third part released, which is this little treasure chest and some sand and I don't know, coral, I guess that's what that is down there. So that's what released. I'm stitching this on a 16 count Through the Stones Be Stitch Me fabric. And this is where I'm at. So to bring it in closer for you, yes, I changed the hair of my top mermaid. And in the neck, then I didn't change anything else. I got the chest done and the sand done. I have to get the coral done. So that should be done when I come at you next week. Yeah, like I said, I feel like I got stitching done, but it was also a busy weekend. All right, just in the nick of time, I got my whip go for May done. It is another Mira. This is Miss Christmas Eve by Mirabella. And of course I don't have my card to tell you. I stitched it on a 32 count Joblin that I dyed myself. I can't even remember that from time to time. But this is where I got green thread in the way. This is where she's at. So I did some up here in the top. So I think that all the red up there I did in the top, and then I come down here and I work on some more of the green. So all I worked on was 905 green, and I'm still not done. I have a little bit more, and then I jump into the darker green that you see on here on the outer edge, if you can see. So she comes along. Oh wait, I also did do you see the shading on the gloves? I did the shading on the gloves too. So 5 days on this for my whip go goal for the month of May, and that was done. So it'll get put away until closer to Christmas, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in July. I'm not sure. I think that may have one more pull on my whip go board. So whatever, it goes away. I'm happy with the progress. No set goal to get that done by a certain time. Now my next couple pieces are my, I do my Mill Hill Monday, Wicked Wednesday, Festive Friday. So my Mill Hill Monday is my zodiac sign that I'm working on right now. So this is Gemini, and basically I got the blue stripe down here and one down here. So we'll see how that continues to go. I still have yet to. I told Candy I was going to order this other, the 614 Stitcher Candy. I told her I was going to order this other kit that has sunflowers in it so that I can take a break, because I also have my daughter's chart to do. I haven't ordered that yet, so I need to get on the ball, get that ordered. Maybe I'll do that today, since I remind myself by talking to you. My next one is my Wicked Wednesday, and Laura from Stitching by the Shores is doing these, and I was like, oh, I'm going to start doing mine since I finished up my other series of Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday. This is the Tiny Modernist Halloween calendar, and I thought I would get one done a week, and I did it. So I just must not have had enough time. Again, I'm not going to beat myself up over this, but look at that little kitty #1. It's so cute. So I still have the border to finish. I think that's all I have to do. Yeah, that's all I have to do, but I still have the border to finish. So I'm sure this week I'll finish this one and start working on #2. Again, I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't get one a ton. But I'm going to have a catastrophe here. Everything's getting ready to fall. All right. My next one is Festive Friday, and I am stitching on Spooky and Steve's. I don't think this has a name, but anyway, Milk and Cookies. Spooky and Steve's Milk and Cookies. So where I got this time was over here on Milk. I got the green outline down there, and then down here I started the red. So basically I have red and green to finish on this, because inside here are 3 more lines that go around. And then I was working on outlining the red because they give you, as you see here, it says 1943. I'm going to change it to 2011. That's when my husband and I got married and we became a blended family. So that's when I'm going to say it was established. So there you go. Just keep working on those chunks of colors. That's all I can do. That's my stitching. If you're just here for the stitching, then that's all the stitching I have for this week. A little bit lighter of a week, but I don't know. Things are happening. So, all right. But I still have more to share if you're not wanting to dip out. I have haul, I have finds, I have plans. I want to talk to you about June. So I'm going to just keep going. I have a little bin over here. If you remember sharing that one time, I'm going to show you my haul. It's not all haul. I have something else to talk to you and plans. All right. First of all, in the beginning, I mentioned that some of you may be new here because of something I'm joining in for the month of June. So in the month of June, I am taking part of, I'm putting it right across here, the Pincushion Challenge 2022. Artie from the Vintage Stitcher reached out to me and asked me if I would like to participate in that. And I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I don't have like a collection of pincushions. I mean, I said that to her and then I realized like I just showed you my biscornues. I found one I didn't show you. And my needle rolls. I guess those are forms of pincushions and I didn't realize that. But I am going to have at least a pincushion a week to show you and share a story with you about. So I'm excited about that. Besides Artie, there are other floss tubers jumping on, and Annie the proper stitcher is one of the other ones that I know for sure. I'm sure this list will grow. If you have a pincushion that you want to share, whether you've stitched it or it's just a nice little collection, go over to Instagram and share the Pincushion Challenge 2022 and tag it, and that'll be fun to see the variety. Like I said, I didn't know that my needle rolls and that my biscornues were considered a needle pincushion, but they are. So, or that's what I've discovered. So yeah, anyway, exciting. So I will be taking part of that. I do have some plans and I'm excited to share them. So, all right, now let's get into my haul. I placed an order at 123 Stitch. Yes, I forgot to get the mill hill bead when I did this. So shame on me. Anyway, I have been wanting these kits for quite some time and I have notified me when they come back in. I am like, I want these other ones so bad, but these were here, so I'm just crossing my fingers they come back in because I want these charts so bad. This is Mirabella's Miss New Year's Fairy. It is the kit, everything there. So I have this one, and then I got the Halloween Fairy. Yes, and again, it's kitted up. So the ones that I want super bad is the one that's this Christmas one and the Easter one. Oh, I want those so bad. Anyway, my last thing that I got in haul for from 123 was I went ahead and got Nora Corbett's Lavender. I don't know. I don't have a complete Mirabella kit. I just have some from back in the day when I started, and then I slowly gather some more. So I like this a lot. I am a huge lavender lover. I actually have a tattoo of lavender, 3 stems of lavender on my ankle, one to represent me, my daughter, and my mother. So, all right. So this next thing I have in haul is some Etsy grabs. So, the Stitchy Princess Black or Stitchy Princess over on Etsy came out with her Woodland Fairy. I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. But it just called to me and I need to get started on a new chart of her. So there's that. This one is because my friend Janelle made me do it. Coffee, wine, and stitching time. This is Dragonfly Inn. She stitched it and she left the top off and the bottom, and I will probably do the same. So I have a Summer and Stars Hollow retreat in the month of June. That's at the end of June, so I don't know. It gets you in the vibes for that. And last but not least, it popped up. I don't remember what popped up. This is a new chart from Spooky and Steve, my Halloween one. So, or my Christmas one that you saw me just stitch. So this is a Halloween one. Again, I don't think they name their charts. I don't know. But look at that. Black Cat Apothecary. You know I can't even say that word, so why do I keep buying these? But it's just too cute. Powders and Elixir. I love that. 3 colors, done. So those are the haul that I got. And then this is a free one that popped up from Hands on Design, and I'm a huge Hands on Design lover. So this is Summer Breeze. I'm just going to show it like this. This is what it's going to look like. I would go over to her blog or something like that. Maybe her YouTube or Facebook channel or something like that, but I'm sure you can still get that. I thought it looked very colorful and summery. So yeah. So that's it for haul. That is all for haul. I want to say thank you very much to Mary for sending me a cute little card. I love that house. And I wish I had quilts like that hanging and doing their thing. She also sent me some stamps so that I can keep the love coming with the happy mail. So thank you very much for that, Mary. I appreciate it. And now we're going to move into plans. All right. So WIPGO numbers were called Friday, I think it was. So for me, for the month of June, it's called year 1 and year 2 for the Black Needle Society's Frog Awards. I finished year 1, so I'm just going to do 2 of the year 2s because I have like lots of that stitching to do. So it'll be 10 days on year 2 for this month. There you go. I also really want to finish Hello Petal. I didn't even get to work on it this week because some of those littles were so close to a finish. I was just like, I'm going to focus on those and get those done. So I still want really bad in the month of June to get Hello Petal done. So I'll probably push this week for it. And then I have a new start that I am starting on June 1st with Jess, as long as she remembers and we get this together. I think she will. We've been talking about this for a while, that we're going to do a new stitch along together. And this is Look for the Beauty. I don't think we've came up with a hashtag yet, but we will. Look for the Beauty. I'm going to show you this way. I have all the floss. Okay. Janet, I reached out to Corrin from Grace Notes Fabrics, and I was like, hey, do you have anything? Because this picture on this is horrible. This is actually supposed to be vintage country mocha. If you've been around for a while, none of those are that, as I was going to say. That something over there is. But anyway, vintage, I'm reaching for it. Sorry about that. Hope you didn't see my pajama bottoms I'm still wearing. Vintage country mocha. See how it's that? This looks nothing like it in this picture. So I reached out to Corrin, asked her if she had something that was vintage country mocha-ish. And she sent me Caramel Kisses. So here, I haven't decided yet. That's why we're talking about this. Here's what all of these look like on there. I know it's a bad picture, but here's what that looks like on there. Well, last month, or the month of May, the color from Corrin was Autumn Milk. Now I'm going to show you that. These colors on Autumn Milk are just as glamorous. So that lies my problem. I have one day to get this figured out. One day. I think I kind of still lean toward Caramel Kisses. I think I do. But yeah, so that's my new start that I have planned for the month of June. Not to say that's not my only new start, because I do those smalls every month. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I do the name of the month. That's a hands-on design. I do a stocking. I do a berry. And I do Well-Rounded by Hands-On Design. So all of those come out as news, but they're planned news. This one, Jess and I have been planning for a while, and we're finally getting it started. So yeah. All right, so there's that. So that's my plans. That's my stitching stuff. If you want to hear a little bit about personal life, stick around. That's what I'm going to talk about now, and then we're going to wrap it up. So my personal life, as far as personal life goes, I have a couple appointments this week as far as plans go. My weight loss doctor is one of my plans. That's been going very well. I'm super proud of myself. My scale died this morning, so I had to go promptly get one ordered. So that's on the way. And then, my son's graduation. Whew. Next Sunday is my son's graduation. So we'll be moving through that. He did not make it onto the state in the track team, but he did a great job. I'm going to probably post a picture. And he's like totally focused, but whatever. It's a cute picture of him running. So there's that. And so we're like moving along and wrapping up. So graduation this weekend, graduation party the following weekend, and then we plug into summer with like bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, wedding planning. That's what we get to start focusing on more. I believe her flowers come in the next week or two, so that's exciting. So it's just nailing down details as far for my daughter and Colton. But that's it. I don't have anything else going on. So I'm going to get out of here. So have a great day. Hope you have a great week. Keep stitching. Enjoy life. And I'm sending you so much love. Bye.